Hello, you little smashers. How are you? Today I'm talking about Dr. Buttar, and I'm talking about the people who come and go on this plane quickly and what that's all about. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So this morning I got an email, and the email was from the family of Dr. Rashid Buttar. I don't know if you know his work. He was, during the plan/demic, he was very, very prolific, helping people to get through it, telling people, talking about the truth. He's worked with the Big C illness and has helped so many people, and he's had such a hard time. He really has. But the email was saying that he's passed away. Now, two things go through my mind. One is, I don't know if that's true. It came from his email, because I receive emails from him, and it said from the family, but it had something strange. It was repeated twice, something that was repeated, and then so I thought, has his email been hacked? Because he's not old. There's no reason for him to die. And then I thought, well, maybe if it is true, then the very first thing that goes through your mind is he was knocked off. That's what we think, isn't it? Anybody who's doing good work and then they die, they're normally, we know it's not that. It's not sudden death because of that, because he was very, very anti all of that. I've searched on the internet, and as of yet, nothing has appeared to say that he has passed on. So I don't know. But it led me to think about the situation that we have, that we do see people who come and do some tremendous, prolific work, and then they go. They leave this earth. And I was chatting with the emissaries about that, and I was saying what's that about? And they said, there are certain higher beings, right? That was their words, higher beings, that choose to come here and have an experience on earth, a very intense experience, and to do some very important work, but they choose not to come for a very long time. Why? Because they said they have other stuff to do. Yeah. So they come here and they work prolifically in what they want to do. Normally they have a hard time. All right. The story of Jesus probably explains that a lot. They have a bit of a hard time, and off they go. And often they're bumped off. Okay. So, I'll give you an example. Anthony DeMello did the most beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful work. I'm eternally grateful to Anthony DeMello for what he did. And he left very early. And there was rumours that how he went was not normal. Okay? Just endless stories like that. So let's see. I don't know. I truly hope it's just a somebody's hacked the email. I hope so. If not, well, thank you, Dr. Buttar, for all of the work that you've done. But what was interesting that the emissaries said, right? Let's just say that he was knocked off. Right? Because, this is just standard operating procedure. But they were saying that these beings that come and do this work, they come with a very specific contract that their life will not run its full course. And so what the emissaries were saying, and it's kind of like a paradox, but the baddies have fulfilled the contract. You see, if they have to knock somebody off, that person has chosen to be knocked off in their contract. And so the baddies work just as the goodies work for the whole plan, the game. Everybody's in the same game and everybody has a part to play. And so although we blame the baddies, right, and it's natural, and I do it all of the time, on a higher level, on a grander scheme, all they're doing is fulfilling their part in this game. And that it's really, I think, you've got to be super zen to be able to get to that place, and especially if it's affecting you or your family, to be able to think on that level of hey, this is a game and everybody's playing their part. Sometimes, I get there. Sometimes I have moments of, oh, yes, I understand. And then other times I don't. You know why? Because we're in the game. It's not like we're outside of the game observing going, oh, yeah. We're in it and we're playing it. So it's very difficult. But every now and again, it's nice to reflect on that. To say, hey, even the bad stuff that's happening is all part of a plan. And so the baddies aren't just free-range baddies. They're not just going around laying bad eggs everywhere. They are bad eggs, but they're not just going, they're having to follow a plan as well, just as the goodies are. So does that mean then that the goodies and the baddies are no better or worse than each other? All they're doing is running a plan. That's a hard concept to understand, isn't it? That bad people are only bad because that's what they agreed to do, to have that experience and to allow us to have that experience. I mean, that's just mind-blowing, isn't it? When somebody's done something really horrible to you or to your family member, it's very difficult to think, well, you were just filling out your contract, fulfilling your contract. Hard, isn't it? Hard concept. So that's all. I don't know if you know any more. Please put in the comments if you do know any more about Dr. Buttar, or if you think, no, that's not true because I just saw him, or I got an email from him, or whatever, yeah? Let's hope not. Okay, but if he has gone, he's gone to a better place, because he was, he's going to get his rewards in heaven for all of the work that he did. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. I love you all. Bye-bye.